Welcome back to SpiritLifter. Before we get started, I want to give a shout out to Stuart Brown, whose Beverage Guide Express series inspired my own project to highlight beer, wine, and spirits. Today's feature is a slightly stronger version of a beer that Stuart highlighted on his channel nearly a decade ago. This one's for you, Stu. Cheers. Now off to Finland. Hailing from a town nestled on the border with Sweden, the brand known as Lapin Kulta has its roots in Tornio, where the then-named Torneo Bryggeri first began operations in 1873. This brewery closed in 2009, but production of the brand continues today to the south, in Lahti. The Lapin Kulta name is now a subsidiary of Hartwall, which is itself owned by Danish Royal Unibrew. Hartwall produces over 180 kinds of beer, with nearly a third of them being some kind or another of lager. The most recognizable pale lager in this profile, Lapin Kulta, is the export version, which sports a sessionable alcohol content of 5.2% by volume. This sessionability extends to the bitterness, which at 21 IBU is typical for the style. Although now brewed further south from its origins, the name still reflects the brand's Arctic heritage, translating as Lapland Gold. Despite the shimmering name, this refreshment pours a shade darker, showing off a fine bronze in the glass. Carbonation is strong coming out of the bottle, but the bubbles seem eager to escape. This unfortunately leaves little to propel aromas into the nose, with maybe only a hint of light malt. Finally getting the glass to your lips, you'll taste something like what you'd order at whatever is considered a dive bar in Finland. As mentioned earlier, it's a sessionable beer, so you'll likely be ready for another before it goes flat. If you're pairing Lapin Kulta with food, keep things savory and simple. Roasted mixed nuts would be great, as would some thin pretzels. Or if you prefer to go off the beaten path, track down a bag of dried squid or cuttlefish. The salt will help stimulate your thirst, and you'll have another bottle in your hands before you know it. Thank you kindly for watching. Besides macro lagers like Lapin Kulta, Finland also boasts its own kind of farmhouse ale called Sahti that I hope to feature on this channel someday. If you're from Finland, write a comment and let me know which Sahti you like best, or another Finnish brewery you think more people ought to know about. You just may see it on the channel after some time. Our next stop is Lebanon to try a darker macro. Until next week, keep peace.